Hi guys, welcome back to the Deep It Pod. It's your girl Adeola Patron.
Hey guys, it's me, Mariam Musa. We hope you guys are all doing well.
Can I just say, guys, I'm very insecure about my nails. So if you see me holding a card weird or if you see me clenching my hands, it's not anything to do with me. It's just that my nails are very bad right now.
Yeah, that was me like the week before last. Mine were really bad.
I just feel like getting your nails done is such a chore.
It's my least favourite maintenance out of everything is getting my nails. And we were saying how we wish there was a way we can give them our hands and pick your hands up once your nails are done.
I'm not going to lie, like I wouldn't mind having like a metal thing in my hand, like get my hand chopped off. And then if I have to like attach it via a screw, so at least then if I have to get my nails done, I can just leave my hand there.
You'd have to have someone to always help you. Like imagine the thing, how are you going to put your hand back on if
I don't have hands?
Yeah.
When I go pick my hands up from the nail shop,
you'll just
they will put my hands back on for me.
So that's the only time you won't have hands is when you're getting your nails done.
Yeah.
You just chill.
I'll just chill.
Yeah, I get it.
But how have you been, babe?
I've been really good. Guys, we have a really fun episode because yesterday night, matter of fact, it's Monday.
Early this morning,
I went out for my first night out since being a mum and also my first night out since like being pregnant. I feel like it's been over 9 months. It's been 9 months technically.
Yeah, it's been over a year.
Yeah, but I was still, obviously I was going out with brands.
But
when we went
out.
Yeah, but out.
Like, bitch, we outside tonight. Oh, God.
It was just such a vibe because I haven't been out in so long because, you know, we stopped really going out and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Q1, let me have one night out with the girls. Let me just look nice and just be on a vibe. And it was so much fun.
It was so much fun. And let's start from the beginning. Let me tell you why this was such an amazing night.
It's been amazing.
So I got to Maz's house nice and on time. I didn't feel like rushed.
Yeah.
Like I just felt like really good. Went to your house and this is actually the first time I went to your house as well. And it was just such good energy. And I just love that, babe. I love that my friend just has a happy home.
Oh,
like, you know, to go to your girl's house, have a night out. Guys, I went straight into the house. I grabbed Ezra. Held him just for like while I can, took some pictures. I'm going to create like an archive. So when he can deep that his aunties were actually like who the hell we are.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to care, babe. He's just going to feel like we're so uncool. But it's like,
no, we were outside. Like we took a, maybe tell the story how we got the picture.
Oh yeah. So grabbed Ez, just took him upstairs. So he was with the girlies. He's like grabbing hair and stuff. And then Maz was getting ready. Raided her wardrobe. Well, actually not her accessories. Ended up changing my outfit because I didn't feel sexy.
Because her outfit was really nice. It was like, you'll probably see it in a pod episode. It was a look, but I know what you meant. Like for a brunch, you probably would have been really hot.
Yes.
You've been really hot and probably a bit uncomfortable.
So I'm really happy I got changed. So yeah, I just feel like I really love the bit before you go out as well. Like when you're with the girls having shots or just drinking.
And our next one, I feel like our next one, because it's actually really hard to do a night out when you have a baby though. Like,
oh yeah, how was it for you?
So we woke up around 9.
Okay.
And as soon as we woke up, I was like, okay, let me bath Ez, let me do his milk, let me get him ready. Got him ready, and then it was his nap time. And then I was like, oh, good, let me just quickly do my wig. He wakes up from his nap time, mid doing a wig, have to entertain him. This is his like wake window, so I'm like curling my hair, dancing in front of him. It's a lot of work. So before you go out, it's such a lot of prep. And then when my partner got back, he had Ez, and then I could get ready. But then I had to like do some work before, so that obviously took some time. So I felt like it was so good because it was good. But I know when I have that day where like Ez is sorted, I'm ready, and you lot come and the room is neat and we can just
so was you feeling a bit overwhelmed a bit?
Not that everyone was there because it was messy and I wasn't ready. I want a night, and this is the one thing that I feel like we don't do enough of, where we're really ready, the house is neat and we can do pictures, do TikToks. So I really wanted to do a funny TikTok with you, but we didn't have time.
I know. Do you know where we go wrong? We need to have a time, as in like not the time that we're going to meet to go to the event, a time where it's like 2 hours before.
Ready, like
everyone's ready.
And then it's like the last 20 minutes touch-ups, calling the taxi and we go. But it was nice and it did feel good because my like sisters-in-laws were with us as well, so they were downstairs. It was very homey. It did feel nice. And everyone was upstairs in my styling room, and I feel like I love you lot coming round to like, I love the like, you know, there's a stop. You're my stop. My house will always probably be the stop. And even my sister was there, and it was a vibe.
It was like, a nice vibe.
Yeah, I needed that.
You needed it.
took some cute pictures. All of us looking hot in our sexy girl outfits.
And then there's Ezra.
And he's like, we're going to show you who your mum was. Like.
Exactly. So yeah, it was really good. Yeah. And then we left so we went to Blank Canvas, which is a brunch and a day party. Guys, honestly, you should book it and go to the next one. It's just so such good. A vibe.
And is it always a different location? Or are they
not? Well, this is a new location. Okay. They used to do it somewhere in, I don't know where.
Do you know what? The first location was my favourite.
Is it? Oh yeah, that venue
where you
closed down.
Your birthday.
Yeah, because I said to them that was my favourite venue. But I like the STK one. I think it was better than the one before.
See, I wasn't that much of a fan of the STK one, you know.
Really? I don't feel like we walked around a lot though.
No, we didn't.
We stayed in one spot.
Guys, let's get to section. Okay. There. So we got in the car and then
we get there. Oh, guys, there's something about walking into an event that the anxiety, I don't know yet, guys. I just feel like everyone's watching me. I know it's all in my head, but how it is in my head is when I walk into an event, the music stops.
Yeah.
The lights go dark and then there's a spotlight just on me.
Yeah.
And then everyone's just looking at me because I'm just so pretty. And my friends are pretty too. So everyone's just like, damn. And it's just so much pressure. And then I just feel like my nails are not done. I hope I don't slip. I hope I just feel like, obviously I'm being dramatic, but that's what goes on in my head. Not because I'm so pretty. Obviously I am, but that's not, I'm just like, I just feel like everyone. Yeah. How about you?
I feel like, I think it's the initial going into a venue. And then it's like, I think what goes through my thought process is, I don't think I am what everyone thinks I am.
What's that?
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I would be like, oh, I'm out with my girls. And I will like be nervous, but it's because of like, how do I explain that? I'll be nervous to go out naturally, but I just like, no, I think I've lost my trail of thought. I don't know where I'm going with that. Sorry, but I just get nervous too.
But yeah, it was such a vibe. We had Joy, Shani, Maz's friends, and her sister and her friends. So it was just nice.
And I feel like it was so funny because I don't know current music. Like I be living in the early 20s, late 90s. I'm such a like pop girl as well. Yeah. So all the like Afro beats, I was like, I was like my sister.
Yeah,
I was like, what do I need to learn?
Literally,
now?
guys,
like,
before we went out, she was like, Ami, what songs, Afrobeat songs do I need to know? Like, what songs do you think I need to know? I was thinking, boy, you're asking the wrong person.
Because I was just like, it was good. And I feel like I was in a goofy mood. Like, guys, I was just having fun. And I feel like this is what I'm trying to say. Like, you know how we had our own table?
Yes.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, I thrive in those environments where it's my girls. There's no guys. We are in control of what's coming. And you know that flex. I don't know what it is about getting your card and just tap, 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 like, tap, 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 tap.
Yeah, it can get a bit carried away. But it's so funny, guys. Oh my God, guys. So obviously I feel like our job industry, we are a bit spoiled. I'm not going to lie.
Really? Well, I was thinking of a different story.
Oh, maybe you was thinking I was thinking of like, so guys, we was on the table, right? And obviously like, we do get to go to a lot of events for free and we get looked after because we bring traction to places, you know. So we're on this table now and then there's the menus beside us and the guys have sent us to our table and I'm like, okay, like, do you know what, let's just look at the menu. Maybe we'll just buy a cheeky drink. I saw Maz pick up the menu and then I saw her put it down, but it didn't clock in my brain.
And I was trying to tell you something.
Yeah, she tried to tell me something, but the music was so loud. I was like,
the speakers.
Babe, I can't hear you. Babe, I can't hear you. And then she just gave up. Yeah. So then I've got to pick up the menu and I saw the price and I put it down as well. And I was like, babe, the price? And I was like, that's what I was trying to tell you.
And why are I was seeing £2,000.
Babe.
Well, being a guy
is
low-key maybe I get why they're being stingy because £2,000?
And like it was like a bottle of Moet was literally like £100 or £200.
Yeah, and we were like, that's really expensive.
The minimum.
Babe, and what's crazy is like, if I'm buying, for example, if I'm like, let me get my friend a bottle of like champagne, like it's about £50, like £70. That's when I get like my friends. But I'm like, that's me like thinking, whoa, I'm spending a lot on alcohol. So when I'm seeing £2,000,
babe, crazy. We put the menu down with quickness and we just messaged the guys like, is there drinks coming?
We don't want to be boss bitches anymore.
Yeah, we don't want to be boss bitches anymore. Like we tried the independent thing and it was just nah.
But it's crazy. But like, that's what I mean. Like I find like, club culture insane, because you know people are saying how now the youngers don't like clubbing anymore.
I see why.
It is really expensive, because when we went to uni, a shot was like 50p. Like when you were up north,
drinking?
apple sours are like 50p.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Those shots. So it's like, it's crazy to think, whoa, that's expensive. Because I think I got me and my sister a drink. It was just like a tequila pineapple. Don't know why we did a tequila pineapple.
Yeah.
And it was like £23 each, I think, or together. I know it was like 20 something pounds. I'm thinking, just for a little shot and soft drink.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, man.
But yeah, it was a good night. We went to, and then after the blank canvas.
Oh, I did have something happen to me.
What happened to you?
Guys, I just feel like let's all have decorum in the club, because why are you sticking and it only happened to me, sticking your chewing gum in a napkin, and then I sit on it. And then I get gum on my dress.
It's so typical, man.
So typical to happen to me. So I got up and I was thinking, what is on my stuff to me? And I was like, I sat on the napkin. Because guys, I don't look when I sit down. I just sit down.
You just sit.
And then I just see this string, and I was so mortified, because you know when it's been in someone's mouth, it was disgusting. My sister really went into the toilets, and it was just, let's not do that, guys, because that at least it wasn't my hair. If it was my hair, mate,
that would have been
upset.
But so then we went, after blank canvas, we went to our girl Shani's place. Yes. That was also a nice vibe. That was a vibe.
It was like a different, it's like we was like place hopping.
Yes.
So we went to the first motive, then you go to the friend's house to freshen up, just get a little bit more lit, and her dog's just the best.
Her dog is the best. And her house was just a vibe, because I haven't been on her balcony. She has a really nice, wide, big balcony. Do you know what? I just felt like such a boss. Like, you know when your girls are just all popping, your girls are pretty.
And we unintentionally colour coordinated. We didn't, guys, I swear, me and my sister wore black, Adeola wore red, and then my sister's friend wore red. The other one wore black.
Yes.
And then Shani wore black and red, and then Joyce wore black.
Yeah.
It was like a girl band. Everyone was in sync. Everyone, you know when you're with your girls, everyone looks good.
Everyone looks
earning
good.
money.
Everyone looks hopping in. Shani was like, she drove, hopped in her Q3, I think it is.
It was just a nice.
It was a nice car.
And you know what I love? It was like everyone was texting their person, we outside, like come get us.
Everyone's like, my girls are outside. Even like one guy said to me, like when he was like, because when we got to the event, they had to make our table, and then they had to get us chairs.
Yeah.
And then, so we were just waiting for the chairs, and then the boys came to bring the chairs, and then this guy came and said to me, you must be high profile for them to be bringing you chairs.
Period. We came with Joyce.
And in my head I was thinking, the real high profile is about to come. Don't you wait.
That's so funny.
Like, it was just a nice vibe, man. Like, I feel like you just need a girl's night that gives you that extra, like, makes you just, life is worth living.
It is. And do you know what? We ended up at Eden, and I feel like this is the first night in Eden where it didn't end in commotion for me. It was really really good. Like, and guys, Adeola was like, it's so funny, because even though I was out, she was asking me earlier, like, how did you find it without airs? And it was so funny, because I would just find myself like
looking at pictures
of him. Like when you've like had a little jolly, okay, let me look at my son. Okay, go back to jolly.
Back to jolly.
Nice balance, It was good.
But Eden was good. I feel like, because we have said before, every time we go Eden, something always happens to us. But nothing happened to us. Thankfully, it was a really good night.
Good night. And when I finally feel like I took in is it Azul, the drink. Like the drink. The one Azul. See, I got it right.
You did. You Azuli?
The Azul.
Wait, did you have Azul?
No.
Oh, as in like when the bottle came.
Yeah, when it came, I was like, do you know what? I get why people enjoy it. It's such a it was it's like big spender, big popper, a little bit ego. But I will say.
What will you say?
I couldn't do it every weekend.
No.
You not that do it every weekend.
It's too much. Because even when we were in the thing, I remember turning to Maz, I was like, I don't know how people do this every weekend.
I was thinking about it. And do you know what was so crazy? I just couldn't believe, like, I saw so many people, like, I grew up with, like from uni and stuff. It was really nice. It was like, all right, everyone came to link up. Like, it's crazy how you still cross paths with people. It's insane. But it was a really good night.
It was a good night.
Good energy. And
I was going to say something to you. Now I completely forgot. Yeah, what was it like drinking and raving? What was your wave level? I was waiting for Maz to fall off, and she didn't fall off.
Weirdly, guys. So I find myself, I say I'm like, okay, do you know what? I'm going to drink today. Rah, rah, rah. I don't know if it's like the fact that I'm a mum, but I feel like my tolerance is a lot higher, weirdly. Like it's a lot higher. So yesterday I was like, do you know what? I don't want to do too much. I want to actually enjoy myself.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was drinking responsibly. I suppose I've got responsibilities now. Like I felt like I had like, okay, this is my limit. Of like, and I've had fun. Like I don't want to topple over this.
And when you're at a good wave, you don't need to do too much.
Exactly. And
just
I think
enjoy
before I would just be like, oh, let me just
keep it going.
Yeah. But it was a good wave. I woke up tired and I woke up to Ez like talking this morning, like not talking, but like proper. And it was just really nice. I was like, I'm on mode back now. And now we're at work.
Now we're at work.
It was good. It was much needed.
It was. Yeah. It was nice. But yeah, guys. Yeah. Do you think you'll be going out again soon? When do you think next we can have? Well, I'll probably have another one before you. Yeah. But when next can we expect Mads to come back out?
Probably Q3. No, Q2.
Q2.
So that would be
summer.
Summer, yeah. So maybe like or
maybe
spring,
depends
like
what
early,
comes
like,
around.
Do you know what? Things like a brunch.
Yeah.
I feel like that. Those are what we do anyway.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
And I'll just decide whether I want to go out after the brunch or not. So maybe the brunch bits, and then maybe the actual, okay, now I'm going out. It has to be kind of like, we haven't done one in ages. But yeah, it was good, man. Like, I think we had a good time. I can't complain.
We had a good time. But yeah, guys, so the theme of this week is, when did you deep you were losing the argument, or just arguments in general?
Okay, cool. I guess I'll think of stories whilst you read the first couple.
Really? Well, what kind of person are you in an argument? Like, if you was, to be fair, you're quite an accountable babe.
Yeah, I'm definitely an accountable babe, only because it's just easier sometimes as well. Like, I don't like conflict for too long. Yeah. And I think arguments, when I'm in the wrong, I think I can be like, all right, cool, fair. Like I shouldn't have said that, or okay, fair enough. I'm not really good at arguing. I don't really like it. I'm not quick enough as well with it. And even if you kind of try to twist a lie, I always get caught out. It's like, but you just said, and I'm like, no, I meant, and it's just well, but you're a good arguer. I think you are. You've done law. I feel like if you do law or study law, you have to know how to catch things out quickly. I think you're I'm
quite good at arguing. I think before I used to be like very defensive. Like let's say someone's arguing with me, I think before I would see it as an attack rather than like I'll be defensive, whereas now I'm more open. This was when I was younger. Obviously now I'm grown. I'm now more open to hearing where someone's coming from. Yeah. So 100%. I can be an accountable babe when I understand, but I'm not someone that will just shush just for the sake of the argument though. Especially if I feel like my point stands. Sometimes you could just be like, oh, okay, just for the sake of the argument, I'll just leave it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm not.
Really? I like to avoid conflict because, do you know what it is? I don't like to get myself to a point where I'm worked up and then I'm just a really horrible version of myself that I don't like to come out all the time. Yeah. So sometimes it's better. I just find it easier to avoid it.
I feel like it depends what you're arguing about, because if you avoid it, then it's another argument could just come again.
That's very true. I think it depends.
Yeah, it depends.
Because it's more about, when did you realize you were in the, what was it, wrong? Or when losing the argument? Yeah, it depends on the argument. If it's something silly like, oh, I can't be asked. If it's something where you're really passionate about, it depends how much I'm passionate about it. Well, I agree to disagree. That's the only thing I will actually say if we can't come to a, oh, you're right and I'm wrong. Yeah. So, okay.
Let's get into the stories. I'll go first.
Why are you going first? I'll go first. I don't want to do that long one.
Guys, when we do this, it's because basically when there's a story longer than the other, we quickly try and Bugsy when we're going to read.
But to be fair, Adeola has read twice for the past 2 weeks. So I am trying to I only said that today because I was like, I do need to read
more.
Twice. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not more, but twice.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it, mother.
It started as a small disagreement. Whether we had agreed to go to my parents' house this weekend or his, I was sure we'd said mine. He was certain we planned for this. At first, it was lighthearted, just playful bickering. But then he played out the receipts. Text messages, calendar reminders, even a voice note where I had apparently agreed. I laughed it off, claiming he somehow manipulated the evidence. But then he showed me the ultimate proof, a video. Recorded just last week, it showed me clear as day saying, fine, we'll go to your parents this time. I even rolled my eyes as I said it. The moment I saw myself on that screen, I knew I had lost. Defeated, I sighed and grabbed my coat, fine, but next weekend it's my parents. This is cute and funny.
That is so fun. Do you know when you're so adamant you haven't done something and then it just hits you in your face and you're like,
oh, I did really say
Bears.
that. Oh, I had a situation like that.
Have I?
Where it's proper like, no,
I've had like...
No, there was one time, I think there was one time, was that a distant... So we were going to...
Who, me and you?
Yeah, so we were going to, what were we going to watch? It was the boxing. And I think it was about the location. And we got mixed up because I think we both got there at the same time, but you went to a different place. But I was sure that I had sent you the thing and you were like, no. And I was thinking, no, I did. And I think I showed you the thing and I was like, no, babe, here.
So I was wrong.
Yeah, and it felt good.
And how
did... really adamant.
No, because sometimes I do think when I'm right, I'm like, no, babe, you didn't.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, babe, I did.
And then what was I like?
Oh, I think you were a bit moody for a bit. And then
that sounds like me. I was just like, oh, okay, now I have to
deal with you.
Like, okay, I was wrong.
You got back to yourself. It's fine. But I was smug. Yeah. And it was really more annoying. I was in heels and you were not. So you were moody walking a bit.
Oh my God, I remember. And I say this thing, when you're like irritated or you're a bit like moody, Maz is kind of like the most jarring person to be around because she's so jolly. And it's like, I'm here trying to be moody, pissed, irritated. And she's like,
and I'm
walking with her heels, like looking at the sky, so nice. And it's like, oh, how can I just keep being moody when she's showing me that I'm such a moody bitch right now? So yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay, story 2.
Okay,
a long one.
You got this.
Hi, ladies. So my husband proposed to me with a ring I don't like. Context. At the beginning of our relationship, he asked me which ring I'd like and I sent him a picture. 2 months before he proposed, he asked me for my ring size and I said I didn't know, so I asked him if we could go ring shopping so we can find out. We get to the shop the following week and I tried on 2 different ring styles. I still preferred the initial one I sent him a picture of and confirmed it to him. When he proposed, he gave me the second style I tried on and I was confused and I extremely hurt the following day. I explained to him I didn't like the ring and he said he thought I explained to him I didn't like the ring and he said he thought I said he could pick either of the 2. I was clear with my choice the day we went shopping, so it was miscommunication and lack of attention on his part. We argued about this for a while, got married, and I never wear the ring because I really don't like it. It's a nice ring, but it's just not what I wanted and I don't think it suits my hand. I've had the initial ring I wanted saved in my phone since 2015-16, ready to send it to a guy when he asks me about rings. He thinks I'm ungrateful. Ladies, what are your thoughts, please? Mariam, you seem to love your ring. Please give me both your input on this. If I'm honest, we're at the verge of divorce now and the ring one of many causes.
Whoa. This is a really tough one and I see where she's possibly coming from because, you know, there's certain things in life you really just want to do once and right. Mm-hmm. And I think for a girl, your wedding, your proposal, your ring, and the person obviously you're going to marry, get all these things. Yeah. You want to do it just once and right. And I think everyone's different, but I think I would be lying if I say girls don't have a dream to like just live happily ever after and, settle down and, just have that thing in life. And when you want it so bad and you want to do it once, everything matters. And if you're my partner and you love me and you listen to me, if you're going to do it, just do it right. So the ring is if it's important to her, she has every right to feel like that.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say is if the ring, say for example, financially, the type of ring she wants her partner isn't able to get, but he wants to marry her. He has that commitment, like he'll marry her. And say he gets her a ring that's not the best ring, but then later on, he gets her the ring he can. I think that's fine because you know he loves you. It's not always about the product. It's more about Do you know what I mean? It's not always about, love isn't, married love and all that is not about the wedding and it's not about the ring. It's about the love, commitment. Obviously, these things are important.
Yeah.
So it's like, because, I don't know, it's because he's not trying to maybe change it.
Yeah, I think for me...
Do you know what I mean? How do you feel? Because I get why she's upset, because it's that one time to do it right.
Yeah, and I think it's not even about the ring. Like, even if you take the ring out of it, if someone tells you like, this is what I like and this is what I want, and then you're able to get it, and then you get me something else, fair enough, like, could have been a miscommunication, but then I just feel like, why is he so adamant on like, I can't have the ring that I want? Like, if it's like you could go back and change it, why are you so bothered about if I don't like it and you know it was one of the two? It's not like I've just plopped a ring out of nowhere. So I feel like he could have just listened to her more, especially if it's something that is going to be on her finger all the time. You would want your 100%. Wife to know,
and you want to be
proud
of it. You know, as I feel like every girl wants to be like, my guys, I forgot my ring. But I wore a band just to make it clear. I was like editing. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot my ring. But anyways, when guys, I love my ring. Trust it to me the week I forget. I know. So funny. But you want to be like my ring. You want your girls to be like, oh my God, let me see the ring. You want to be complimented, because that's the first sign or act of your commitment to your partner. Yeah. So it's like, I get why she's upset. Also, I don't get why men do this. I've noticed a weird pattern. There was this video on TikTok where you would think the girl's ungrateful. So her partner brought her a car and she recorded it and he gave her the keys, and she's annoyed because she's like, this is not the car I asked for. And people were like, nah, she's ungrateful. But what's crazy is the car she wanted was cheaper than the car the guy got. And it's like, if I'm telling you I want something and you've got it, why are you not, first of all, getting something that's way more expensive than I asked for? And it's not what I asked for. It's like, you're not listening. You want to make me happy. These are the things that make me happy. If you're gonna ask me for something and I'm telling you this is what I want, where did you get the other thing from? It's
just where men just have brains for no reason. It's like, because I've had situations where it's like, I have, and it's like, you get called ungrateful. It's like, I'm not ungrateful. Like, where a guy's probably done something really nice for me, and it's like, I didn't actually ask for it, and it's nice, but like, it's nice, but it's not my. It's not like I asked for it. Yeah. But I can appreciate that it's nice. Yeah. But then something that I have asked for, like a card. Yeah. I would rather not a written birthday card, but you know when someone writes a birthday card and they really write in it, not just happy birthday, like I would rather that than you, I don't know, doing the most. Because I just feel like, to me, that is more important. And I remember saying, oh, I really want a card for this. I really want a card for this. And they didn't get the card. But then they done everything else. And I just thought, like, I get why you think I'm ungrateful, but if you just listen to what I want, then I would be able to appreciate that, because that's what I've asked for. So sometimes it's not a case of being ungrateful. It's just like, sometimes you men just don't listen.
It's exactly plain as day. Just listen, because this is your partner. It's about compatibility and communication in relationships. That's literally it. A lot of relations break down because of miscommunication and no communication. So if I'm communicating something that's so important, like that I've saved it since I was 2015, 2016. Yeah. So do you care about what's important to me? I think, darling, you need to have, darling sounds so patronizing, sorry. I think, babe, you need to have a conversation, but
I think it's just his character, because they're on the verge of divorce anyway, which is one of many. And I think he's obviously not someone that, she clearly is someone, because you know some girls won't like their ring and firm it and not say anything, because to have that conversation can be a bit hard for a guy. So obviously she's someone that can communicate and be understanding, but he doesn't seem like that. So the fact that they're on the divorce and she's saying it's one of many, I think he clearly is someone that they can't really see eye to eye and agree on.
Then does it mean that for her, was the proposal more meaningful to her than what was more important for her in that moment? Everything, the proposal or the ring? Because some people be like, if the proposal is magical and it's like, I just like you naturally just stubbed your ring. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what it is? I think it depends. Yeah, because like I'm thinking about, if I think about people in the past where they haven't done something that I've said, I think it's like a character thing. So when we get to like maybe the engagement stage, it's kind of like, it's just another thing that kind of reminds me like you don't listen.
Yeah.
And it's like more on the relationship as a whole rather than the ring. Like that's like if I say to someone, oh, I really don't want a big proposal. I don't want it in public. I don't want it in public. I have anxiety. And then they literally do that. It's like, fair enough. Yes, I wanted to marry you, but if I've expressed something to you and you've just gone and done the opposite, it's just kind of like, okay, why would this man do that?
Yeah. It kind of gives, everything is for him rather than for you. Yeah. Because that's what I never understand. Are you buying it for you? Or you buying, if you're going to buy someone something or get someone something, get what they want. Yeah. Then it's just a waste. Now the ring is a waste. She doesn't wear it. Yeah. That is affected their relationship. So I don't think she's in the wrong at all. And I feel bad because, like I said, she said, lack of attention of his part is the little thing. Yeah. So it's always the little things, the little details. You'd think it's maybe because it's not an expensive ring. No, he didn't get the ring that fits my size, something that I like, that makes me feel happy. He got something that's completely awkward. Now I can't wear it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And the ring is important, I think. I think the ring is important. How would you feel if you would feel the same?
I would want to like my ring.
Would you expect him to change it then?
Yeah, if I don't like that. Say, like, if my man didn't like a suit or something I bought for him and he's like, oh babe, like I actually don't really like the suit. Is it okay if I change it for another? Of course. Yeah. Because I want to buy something that you're going to wear. What's the point of having something in your closet you're not going to wear? Yeah. Just so I can be like, oh, I bought you that, but you don't wear it.
Yeah. I don't think you're ungrateful. I don't think you're grateful for the ring. It's just not the ring I wanted because, you know what I mean? A deep conversation, deeper, like Adeola says, about his character. And I feel like, because they're not, they are married.
They're about to get divorced.
This is the thing. I think this is a really good learning curve for anyone that's listening because I think it's really important to pick up on these little things that might seem, he doesn't listen now. But when it gets to the important things, like example, your engagement ring and your engagement wedding, it's actually it's like chipping away that same little thing. I hope you guys can work through it, but it's really important. It's clearly important for you for the fact that it's gotten to you to the stage of we're actually married and I still don't like it. And that ring is one example of something about you that I don't actually might not like. Yeah. I wish you guys the best. This is sad.
It is sad, but I think if she's happier going through with the divorce and you're not happy in your relationship, then keep going. Keep it. Yeah. Not as in like just carry on with the divorce. But if it's something you think, but obviously because she said it's one of many, I feel like they probably have loads of issues.
Yeah.
But argument 3.
Short and sweet.
Back to you.
Me and ex-friend of mine was arguing over my partner at the time. I was with him for 2 years. However, she liked him and claimed she got with him 3 months before this argument. I was there defending this man's name and everything. I said he would never, and everything. I said he would never get with you. He's loyal, trustworthy, and everything you're not. Just as I finished that, he rang her and said, hey, isn't here wanna come? She's out late tonight. I just walked out holding my tears and I realised I had lost the argument bad.
Men will embarrass you.
I don't really get it, but you explain it to me.
So basically, she has a friend.
Yes.
And she's been with... Okay, let me just do it, me and you. So I am the friend. Yeah. I'm with my partner for 2 years. Yeah. You like my partner and you're basically saying you got with him 3 months prior to us having this argument now and you like my man. And I'm saying to you, you could never have him. He's loyal, he's trustworthy, everything that you're not. Yeah. After this, during the argument, you get a call and then it's my man saying, hey, Adeola isn't here tonight. She's going out late tonight. Do you want to come round? And then I hear it and I'm like, literally after I'm backing this man, and then I just like take and just walk out because clearly...
Oh my God, what the hell?
Look, I don't even think that's losing an argument. That's been demolished.
Yeah, that's even being cheated on right in front of me.
Literally.
What?
I think, do you know what? You can never boast on a man. Like, I just think you can never get to, like, even if you've got the most loyal thingy man, I just feel like even the fact that you've said it, it's like the universe of the stupid men around, like, it just puts that energy there for like, let's show her what we can do.
I don't know for these men. Yeah, you can't actually praise your guy too much.
Too loudly.
They'll embarrass you. Too mad. This is a really deep one.
And how are you
It's not even an argument. This is not even an argument. Like, how do you argue and then say, oh, by the way, I 3 months prior, I blah, 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 and he calls you? That's weird.
Yeah, so he was cheating. And also, I do feel like you need to stay away from like girls that secretly fancy your man. The clues are always there. They're 100%. Just weirdos. How are you so brave to be arguing with me about my man and you're not even like coming to me as like, girl, you deserve better. You like him. What do you like? Because he's just going to cheat on you too. But I just think that is a really bad... The way she lost that argument was so savage. And I think there's nothing... At least like if she got home and then she found out, it's right in front where the girl is, you're trying to say, it's my man. And I know the energy, especially when you believe in your man. Girl, I've been there. You believe in your man and you're talking with confidence. He don't like you. He's into me. Trust him. Loyal. It's that moment he calls. Like, I can't believe that. I cannot, you can't even make that up. So yeah, I think that's definitely the deepest. I wonder if she went round as well. Oh gosh. And then this next one, I'd have to say I kind of think the second one is the one with the ring is also a bit deep too, because I feel like that's a whole ring. And the last one I just said just sounds like you need troubles. Oh no. But you know what? I'm not even, because I feel like in every stage of your life, like that's deep to where you're at in life now. So I also do think that the lady with the proposal, that is kind of deep, but it didn't actually have to be that deep. It's just deep because your man's not listening and he's not actually trying to. When you have an argument, when both people are not trying to have a resolution, that's when arguments go left. If you were both trying to come to a resolution, this could have been an easy fix, but he's just hard-headed and I don't like that for you. And then the other one, I can't remember what it was, but it was the last deepest one for me, guys.
Okay, so for me, there were two that I did find really deep. Definitely argument 2 and argument 3. I just feel like I'll start with 2 just because, you know, I can relate a little bit, not relate, but we both got rings. I feel like it's really hard because, you know, when you are going to spend the rest of your life with someone, you would think they would know you enough to know what you want. Do you know what I mean? Especially a ring. And like I said, bless her, because why must the first of everything is meant to be a good thing. Now I'm going to have a first divorce with you, and we could have avoided that if you had just listened to me about the rings. And I think sometimes men don't understand, you can do all these grand gestures and you can do all these amazing things, but if you don't take account to little things like listening, communication, accountability, like if I'm telling you something and you've made a mistake, fair enough, but then fix it. It ruins a lot of relationships, and I feel bad for her because a ring isn't the thing with a marriage or a wedding. It's the actual love, and you don't even communicate with me and you don't listen. And just listen. How many times the girl's always right? You hear it? Happy life means happy wife means happy life. So bless her. I really do hope they can sort it out. But like Adeola was saying earlier when we're chatting, it's a character flaw. If you're in a relationship and you can't listen to your partner and actually do what they want, what's the point of being in a relationship, you know? Compromise. Meet in the middle. So I don't think she was being ungrateful at all. And then the third one, I'm sorry, that one is like Adeola said. She said diabolical or demolished, one of the two. Because this is your friend. It's not even an argument. She just kind of showed you she's a snake. She wanted your man and she can take your man and she's still having your man. So yeah, this one is mad and it's crazy. Like, every day we're showing how crazy, you know, humans can be. I feel sorry for her, but these two were my deepest. So which one did you think was the deepest out of the 3, my darling?
So I actually went with the friend one, the girl, and then her man embarrassed her. But I did also think the ring one could be on the same level, but I think it's just two different.
One's a proper violation from 2 people.
Yeah. So yeah, what about you?
Mad. The same. Sorry, I just went in deep thought. The same as well. I think the ring one, I felt like I could really understand probably how she's feeling and what's going through her head.
Question: if you didn't like your ring, would you tell your partner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm sorry, he has to know. Like I think it's really.
How did you do yours? Did you send him?
Like
pictures.
He already knew. Like I would send him like TikToks.
Yeah.
So I would just say these are my top 3, and then
and were they all the same shape?
It's so annoying. I don't have my ring. Like this is so annoying. Yeah, I like the
almond.
No, mine is the princess cut.
Oh, okay.
But it's the is it bad? I don't know. The exact.
You just know that you like it.
Yeah. You know, obviously people get obsessed with. I'm not really like.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it has to be this. No, I'm very much like.
Just the basics.
Like it's calm, but no, it's a really nice ring. It's basically got like diamonds around the band, and then it's got the square. I always like that little like. I'm not an oval one. I think it's a very.
So
classic.
Was all the designs you sent to him all princess?
Yeah, all princess.
Okay.
Yeah. So one was maybe princess with a gold band. One was. Oh, but to be fair, the only thing it wasn't even him. I realized I was like, I really should have been more on a gold band than the silver because I wear gold more. But I just really love a glittery, glitzy, white
what
gold
you mean.
like ring that it just glitters. That's my vibe. But it's fine. I always, now that I wear like a mix, I just mix my jewelry now.
Yeah.
But I'll tell him I think it's important.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think it's good. I think because I'm imagining, I feel like it would be a hard conversation, but then I'm like, to be fair, like that's literally your best friend, so you would be able to.
And I think it's just. When it comes, you know, them ones is maybe they made a mistake. You can tell there's a difference. You know, when someone really puts an effort and maybe they don't meet the high expectation, but you really made an effort. You really want this. Do you know what I mean? But then there's knowing I want something and you don't get it, but you get something completely different. I'd have to tell you because that's that's a question about character.
It's just a shame because I just feel like that argument didn't need to get that far, but I feel like there clearly obviously was deeper issues even probably before that, and then that manifested during the marriage as well.
What about the third one as well? So that one was really deep. Yeah. And I think it's because she's defending him, and that's kind of sad, and it shows like instantly that's crazy that she defended him first as well over the friend.
How would she defend her friend? Oh, like she did. But I think her friend wasn't even coming to her in a way that's like, I'm good, I'm ready to listen to you anyway. Yeah. Like if my friend came to me and be like, sis, we need to talk. Like, you're a man, blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, oh my days, seriously. I'm more. But if you're coming like, I like her man, and like 3 months ago, we slept together. Of course, I'm going to drag you too. Like, he would never be with, obviously I wouldn't, but I could see how he would never, and you're just bigging up your man. Oh God, you could never big up men. You actually can't.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
But yeah, that is it, I guess, for anything else you would like to say. Oh my gosh, guys, when we were out, we did meet a lot of, we haven't got a name yet.
I was going to say. Finish it.
Oh yeah, we did meet like a lot of people out, and do you know what? It's so crazy because I feel like we hadn't been out in ages. Obviously, we had a year off our last pod, and then we've had the new pod. So I haven't had. Actually, no, people did used to come out to us before, but I think because I hadn't been out, hadn't experienced that
again.
And then obviously having the new pod, and then actually having people in real life, like, oh my God, like I listen, like it gets me through my workhouse, and I'm like, oh my God, there's actually real people behind the camera.
Yeah, like we forget that you lot listen. It was just really nice. Everyone was so friendly.
Everyone was so friendly, and like legit people like think that they know us, but I feel like obviously the way we come across on camera, I feel like we obviously come across like we're their girls. So then when they come up to us, it's literally like, like who was that girl talking to you in the bathroom?
Oh, guys, you know them drunken toilets? I can't remember, but she was a lovely girl. I love you.
Yeah, what was she talking about though?
We're just talking about...
But was she from the pod? Like, was she saying she loves the pod? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the conversation was just like... It was like they were just picking up a conversation from we spoke on the pod.
And we just kept the conversation going.
Yeah, it was just nice.
But guys, we literally, as you were like switching over, doing our confessionals, Adeola got like a message from someone on Snapchat saying, oh, Maz is oblivious or something like that.
Yes.
So Context.
There's a snap I put up of me, Joyce and Shani, and Maz is in the car barely, but so we're all in the front, like just vibing. Like you could, all three of us, Joyce, Shani and me, we are really vibing. Yeah,
like, and the song that they're vibing to, like everyone should be vibing.
That song. And And then someone was like, Maz is just there, like, Maz is just so unaware of what's going on. And I looked at the video again and I said, what is this girl looking out? And the way she's sitting out the window, like, even if you were sitting in a car, you would face your front, like, ahead. Maz is facing the side out the window like an outcast. And it's like, what was going through? When I said it to her, she was like, oh my gosh, babe, you don't even know what was going through my brain.
Guys, I was bugging out. Let me tell you. So when we were driving, I was putting my seatbelt on, being responsible and safe. We all were. And then I think like Shani and Adeola were just like trying to, you know, when you're just sorting out your stuff and they had the flash on, like not your phone flash, like the proper flash.
Yeah, so I hold the phone, yeah.
So then I just see a police car like going past us. Everyone's like, is it a crime? And I'm thinking police. And none of you lot heard me. So I was thinking, oh, they're in their vibe. So I was on police patrol because I didn't want us to get pulled over and all of that. But I was really stressing out in my mind thinking that the police is coming whilst you lot were really vibing. Is there a way we can put the clip in?
I will send the video, but there'll probably be no sound to it because of copyright reasons. So if the editors can put it in. But yeah, guys, it's so funny because even like now that you said the story, I really would like to know what you would have done if we got pulled over because you looking out the window.
I'm saving myself. Every time I returned home, I was already planning my escape route. Like,
I'm not with them, sir.
I'm not with them. I'm the sober one, sir. Like that's what really I was like, shit, like, I need to sort this out. But it was so funny, babe.
But just FYI though, Shani wasn't drinking. She wasn't over the limit. And I was the one holding the phone with the flashlight.
Everyone starts. Yeah. It was just in that moment because it's so bright.
Like if you walk past if you drove past, you would think, is there like a studio in that car or something? That's how bright the lights were.
So I was just, I don't want to be a part of this. So I'm just like,
and she wasn't.
I wasn't.
But that is it for this episode. We don't have a name yet, but next episode we will have a name. But yeah, guys, so make sure you like, comment and subscribe. We are on route to 15k on YouTube, so thumbs up, subscribe, comment as well. It really helps us out.
Guys, remember to follow us on Instagram. We just hit 5k on Insta, and we really do post on TikTok. We make it fun, so follow us on there as well. And if you're obviously listening on audio, just give us a cheeky 5-star rating, and a nice review would be lovely as well.
Yes.
And yeah, I guess
we'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Bye.